The comeback is not on. It's done. It's done. Since filming last video 2 days ago, I got food poisoning, and I've been going to the toilet for about 15 times a day, shitting straight waterfalls, shitting straight banana milkshakes. But regardless, we're gonna come back, and we're gonna come back stronger. Comeback is not on. You're gonna have to give me a few days to recover. But regardless, I wanted to speak about something today that pissed me off and I saw on my social media feed, and it's Berserk Larpers. Now, Berserk is one of the most deeply misunderstood mangas of all time by both the fandom. Now, this manga, right? Let's go from the perspective of a hater. I mean, all they see is, some of the wildest, panels to exist in the manga, and they're just like, the writers are pedo. And you have the LARPers who just think Guts is this anime gym boy who wants to go to the gym all day and listen to funk 24/7 while drinking White Monster. Now, why do I hate Berserk Larpers? As I've already mentioned before, it is one of the most deeply misunderstood mangas of all time. If anyone doesn't know this, and very much spoilers to this manga, it is one of the most beautiful mangas you'll ever read in your life. His mother was being hanged, and he was born. His supposedly father, who adopted him, sold him out to someone who would what's the best way I can say this? Him. And then his best friend, whom he managed to become very close with and basically lead the group into battles, ended up sacrificing his entire team and R-ing his girlfriend in front of him while he watched. Now, this is where the LARPers start, because from this point on, the anime stopped getting animated, and every animation since then was just pure dog shit. But since then, and people have access to phones, and it's the worst thing to ever exist. People start watching and reading the manga, and if people think, and what people seem to just focus on is some of the panels that Kentaro Miura was drawing, or some of them just focus on what Kentaro Miura was portraying on those panels. Guts, don't get me wrong, he's a hard character and whatnot. But you cannot just delete an entire character and their arc and what they stand for, all because you want to look good in an anime compression shirt or a LARP gym edit. And what people seem to just focus on is those panels. They ignore the fact that he went from wanting revenge for his girlfriend and for the rest of his soldiers to just wanting to focus on protecting his own girlfriend and not letting that anger and revenge try to consume him. I mean, he's tried and failed multiple times in the show, but that's what makes him human, is that you fail but you keep coming back, which is the same thing that we described in the Batman. And not only that, Kentaro Miura shows in the entire manga of how bad humanity is. In a hostile universe where there's sacrifices happening left or right, where he was part of one of the worst sacrifices to exist in the manga, and whilst he watched his girlfriend get hard in front of him, he saw his best friend come down from the sky, get reincarnated, and take over an entire kingdom where people support him as if he's an actual king. Not only that, this just shows that, I don't know how to explain this any further, but this is the rough idea that we're going with. He didn't let any of that control his head, where he just had to look for revenge. The first time he saw him, he wanted revenge, obviously. But then he learned slowly and surely that it doesn't really matter at all, does it? If all he wants to protect is his family and friends, that's a goal in life other than just trying to achieve a kingdom that's just based on lies. Another point that they focus on is the human will and suffering. We saw Guts suffer the entire story, but not once have we saw him give up. We saw him go through basically every form of human pain that can exist, and not once have we saw him give up. And one other thing that pisses me off about Lopez is that in that curse that they got during the eclipse. Don't know why, but the most basic TikTok LARP I've ever seen in my life is I'll try and pop a picture.
I can't wait to start Berserk. All right, let's do this. First page.
I gotta get a tattoo.
Do you even know who Puck is?
Who's Puck?
Have you even gotten past Golden Age?
There's more art?
I think I know more about Berserk.
Berserk than you do, genius.
Like, bro, these people, they don't know what a shower is, and that's what pisses me off. Main point is don't LARP something that you do not understand. LARPing is the way for jobs, not for culture. You cannot LARP a culture, you know. And other than that, I'm out.